Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw, Cousins. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Cousins pass.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Falcons, first down.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-point game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
The score, Lions 7, Falcons 6.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good. Lions, first down.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
It's on target to Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Tompkins now to return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers, but a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Lucky 50. Leave it. Ring up 48. Where's the hot?
Throwing on third, Cousins. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
All right, now here we go.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Yellow. 300. Hey, can. Hey, ring up. Where's that?
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third down give to Robinson. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The kick by Gonzalez is good, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Sailors now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first down from the 41.
First down.
20, 12. Super. Hold on. Hey, is that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Complete left side. It's to Slav. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Running for it, here's Gibbs. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Detroit calls timeout, it's second. And And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Cut! 180! Super one!
Off play action, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Quick, and they bring him down.
All right, now here we go.
Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Cousins now. That one's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Lions.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half.
The kicker on.
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 9.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now for Cousins. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins.
First down.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Hey, Steven, Jahad! Where's Jahad?
Back to throw, Cousins. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's 50. Rhino! Where's your hunt?
A toss now to Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
At the line of scrimmage.
Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Where's your hunt?
4th down, here's Cousins. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Go ahead.
Offense up to the line fast.
12 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. All in by Mooney, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing his Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards and then into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Cousins to throw once again. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. All right, we're getting a 2-point try here. Cousins getting the offense lined up.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. All right, now comes another opportunity to convert for 2.
Jahad! 180! What's that?
They send him straight up the middle. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
5.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Robinson on the inside give. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Buys time, rolling right. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. Has a man downfield, it's Laporta. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is gone. That's to Laporta again. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
180!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the 10. And he will not not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
26 yards.
So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
First and goal, Detroit.
First and goal, here's Gibbs. And he gets in, touchdown! The Lions take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
Falcons, 24.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by only 3. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Gain on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Back to throw. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Running here with Bajan. He's got it in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. He'll look to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Robinson, and he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they win.